Friday, everybody. Welcome to another hot topic on He Say, She Say with your girl, CoCo J.
And your boy, man, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from the D to the other D in the Rocky Mountains, man. And obviously it is a happy Friday because you were happily doing something when the show started. I don't know what was going on. But,
yeah.
But yeah, I want to welcome y'all back to another episode. Of course, it's been a long week since the last time we was here. So we're going to get into each other's business and see what's been going on since the last time we touched base. But also keep in mind that it is Social Media Friday, so if you do have social media, make sure you check us out on Twitter and Instagram. All right, so hit up CoCo J at Hey It's CoCo J on Twitter and Instagram, and of course myself, Hood Howard Stern on Instagram and Twitter as well. Please excuse my voice. I'm going through some physical changes here. It's like a reverse. It's like in reverse. Like so, my voice got lighter now. For some reason, I guess the weather is changing and I got sick all of a sudden. But, you know, the show must go on. All right, so also after you check us out on social media, make sure you also do check out our partner station. That's the www.NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. All right, so you can catch our replays on that network on Wednesdays at 5 until 6 Central Time. But, CoCo J, what's poppin', man? It's been 7 days, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing my voice over here like I'm dying. What's going on with you?
Right. So let me jump on in before you lose it. I don't want you to lose it while we're on the show. I don't want you to lose it at all, actually. But anyway.
Hey, I was wondering.
First week of school. So it's been an interesting week for not only me but for my kids as well. They're getting adjusted. They're trying to still get adjusted to waking up at 6:20 in the morning, considering, you know, they were staying up all weird hours during the summer and getting up anytime they wanted to during the summer. Right. So it's been an adjustment, but, you know, it's getting better. Okay. So, yeah, other than that, let's see. Still doing my volunteer work at Children's Center. Let's see, I had an interesting day yesterday. So I had a busy day yesterday.
Enlighten us.
Well, Monday, Thursdays, I volunteer at Children's Center. Anyone who doesn't know what Children's Center is, it's a nonprofit organization that have resources for their for the children and their families. It can be a child who is having issues, behavioral issues, or even a physical disability. Okay. And it gives out resources and counseling to that family, and other resources such as food donations, clothing donations, all kinds of things. They okay. offer a lot of services. But anyway, I did that. I actually went there twice. First for volunteering, then I went back because by my nonprofit organization, which is called Building and Feeling, by me being a partner with a community partner with the Better Detroit Youth Movement, we had something going on yesterday at the Children's Center with Youth United. That's another nonprofit organization working with our youth. So they had like an open house yesterday, and I attended that, and I spoke to them for a second, you know, and networked a little bit. So that was interesting. Okay. But other than that, mainly the school thing. You know, my ninth grader, you know, he started at Southfield High, so they've been having scheduling. His schedule has been changed about 3-4 times already.
Right. Hey, real quick before you get into the whole thing about his ninth grade schedule, I just want to give a shout out to Martin Luther King Junior Senior High School, who blew the socks off of Southfield High in the very first football game of the season. I just want to let y'all know.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah, blew the socks off Southfield High. Shout out to MLK, my alma mater. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. Rest in peace to Coach Harville. You know what I'm saying? Crusader doing their thing. All right, I'm done. Anyway, go ahead.
That's a good shout out.
Yeah.
But anyway, they finally got a schedule together. They said by next week everything should be smooth with, you know, the schedules with all the students and everything, which is expected. You know, I wasn't upset. It's expected. Yeah. So as long as they have it together by next week, I'm cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of transitioning going on over there. Yeah, they do a lot of combining and everything.
Exactly. So it's very understandable. But if it's going on a month from now, then I got an issue. But hopefully
and
it won't,
you should.
it won't be that way. Yeah, so hopefully it won't be that way, but it's cool. He's complaining about his classes already, but he'll be okay. He's gonna be okay.
If not, he's gonna have to figure out a way to be.
Exactly.
Right.
Hey, that's high school for you. But that's about it for me. So what's been going on? Well, I can't forget about my fourth grader. Well, you know.
You kind of already did. You just breezed by it, so, you know, I don't know.
And only the reason why I blew by it because he's been in this school since kindergarten. So he's still
not a new school or nothing. Yeah.
He haven't switched schools. He know the program. He know the teachers. He know the students. So that's why I didn't really touch on that because he good. Yeah. But I'm not just going. I'm still going to be doing what I do as a parent in that school. But he's just not adjusting like my 14-year-old is.
Right, I got you.
So it's cool.
All right,
but anyway, enough about that. What's been going on with you, Hood Officer?
Nothing much been going on, you know what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to Martin Luther King, Junior, Senior, High School, Crusaders, you know what I'm saying? KC Dogs, Hit Squad, in the building, man. Smoked Southfield High on the first football game of the season. But
we heard you the first time.
Okay, because I wasn't sure if you.
Yeah, we heard you loud and clear.
Okay.
Loud
I wasn't certain, so I just wanted to make sure.
Oh,
So yeah. Anyway, other than that, nothing much really been going on. And for me, I'm excited though because football season officially kicked off yesterday. Of course, preseason started a long time ago, but you know it's not really the same. So last night, man, I had to tell you, I was excited. Even though a few days ago I wrote a blog about Cam Newton. This is something personal. I had a personal issue. You know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you get in your feelings. So I got in my feelings about it, but I still love Cam Newton as a football player. And last night, I really wanted the Panthers to give it to Denver. Even though I'm out in Denver right now, I'm not a Broncos fan, so anybody listening in Denver, I apologize ahead of time. Like I was cool with y'all last year because I'm a Peyton Manning fan. But now that Peyton Manning retired, like I really don't have no love for the Broncos. I'm sorry. So anyway, last night they lost by 1 point. I was pissed, but they was killing Cam Newton, man. And I know you don't want to talk nothing about sports, but it was still a great game. You know what I'm saying? It was a really good game to start off the season. I think that's gonna set the tone for the whole season. Hopefully, you know, all the games that I watch are you know that entertaining. But of course, you know, we had somebody kneel or you know not stand at the national anthem, so that made possibly more news than the game itself. So you know sometimes that happens too. But we won't get into that because it's gonna get political. And I know that CoCo J don't like when I get political, so we're gonna leave that alone. Aside from that, man, nothing much. Just working on the same projects, man. Trying to get my new joint out in a few months here that I've been working on. Get to check out my other joint, my last one anyway, the Late Into the Evening. It's a letter written to my mom who passed away a few months ago. So it's a good read. It's a short read, so it's something you can just read on break at work or something real quick. It's really profound though. Anybody who's ever lost anyone to cancer or just lost anyone, period, this could be inspiration. Inspiration for that. So you can then download it for only 99 cents if you got a Kindle or a Kindle reader on your iPhone or Android. You can go to www.flipside-inc.com/books and you can download it right from there. Or you can order a hard copy for only $5. You feel me? But other than that, man, not really a whole lot going on to be honest. It's just trying to stay focused and stay on the grind. And it's back to school thing, man. We go talk about it just for a second before we get into our real topic. And
and I forgot. I'm sorry, but I forgot to. We hadn't been on since Memorial Weekend. No, Labor Day. I'm sorry.
Labor Day. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So.
So did you want to talk about that?
It wasn't nothing to talk about. I really didn't do anything. I mean, I went over to my cousin's house. She had cooked. Shout out to my cousin Shonda for that good macaroni and greens. Oh my God, I want some more of it. But anyway.
But you know the sides is good when you're talking about sides of the barbecue. You know it had to have been good.
I mean, the chicken was good too. She grilled, but those greens and that macaroni was off the chain. Man, yes. But anyway, that was good. And as far as Monday, I chilled. I put a little something on the grill, but I didn't have no company or anything. You know, we was getting ready for the kids to go to school. But anyway, I just wanted to I hope everyone had a good, safe Labor Day weekend.
Right. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah, I think the whole goal these days, anyway.
Right.
It's sad to say. It's sad to say, but the whole goal these days is to survive the holidays. Like
unfortunately.
Unfortunately, like it sounds almost comical when you say it, but it's the truth. Like so many people die over holiday weekends, which is amazingly crazy to me. Like I don't understand. You would think that these are the times that people are, showing the most love, like doing the most, family things of that nature. But for whatever reason, it seems like that's when the violence spiked, though, and that's strange to me, though, because these are the times we're supposed to kind of just chill. You know what I'm saying? It should be time out.
Then that takes me back to another thing. I don't know how I forgot this. My cousin and a few of his fellas, my cousin King Reed, shout out to my cousin King Reed, they had something going on, a Labor Day bash, and it was actually in River Rouge. At what's the name of that? I don't even know the name. But it was real. I'm gonna be honest. I was kind of skeptic about going.
Yeah.
But it was real. It turned out real nice. All of the cousins showed up, and we really enjoyed ourselves. It was it was a black theme, so everybody had on black, and it was real cool. And even a DJ came up, got from behind his mix his what turntables
DJ booth.
Call them.
DJ booth.
Came from behind the DJ booth, and he even started talking about how as a community we have to come together and all this stuff. So it was cool.
And you would think that these are the times that it would happen, and it's weird that it's not like that though.
Yes. So I really did enjoy myself with my family, and just seeing everyone else enjoying themselves with no drama, no fighting, none of that. You know what I'm saying? We were just chilling, drinking good, all that. So it was real cool, and it was outside. It was a beautiful night. So once again, shout out to my cousin King Reed and his crew that threw that Labor Day bash. Yeah. But anyway, I just had to throw that in there. My fault.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, that's what's up, and that's what you would think would be going on because holiday time. Anytime you should understand the value of, family and even, friendship or loved ones, however you want to call it. And it seemed like during the holidays, it seemed like that feeling would be even more enhanced. That's why it's always crazy to me when, Labor Day, Memorial Day, and 4th of July, like holidays where a family normally gets together, it's usually like a large spike in violence, and that shit is just weird to me. Like, This is the time you're supposed to just be chilling, like kicking it, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, weird kind of thing though. But just along that same line, just on the violence tip, I don't want to stay there, but I did have to mention because we were talking about back to school. So what I wrote about yesterday, actually in my blog, was about a young lady who. Apparently, like I said, they haven't gotten a full report, but apparently she shot and wounded another student of hers, at the same school. This is down in Texas, Alpine High in Texas, and then ended up turning the gun on herself and like killing herself. I'm just wondering, like, what I ended up writing about last night was not so much, that situation where she, killed herself and everything, but just kind of, and I think this is going to feed into our topic though, but just kind of the idea of, what's going on in our kids' lives though, where they feel like these types of things, are necessary. Like, what was going on in her life that she felt like she needed to shoot somebody else? Or, like I said, all of this is alleged because these are just reports. Nothing has been finalized. At least, when I wrote this last night, nothing had been finalized. But the fact that she turned a gun on herself and killed herself, like, where are these kids? And this is the question that I pose inside that blog: is where's the value of life being lost in kids? Like, because you would figure that, as a child, as an adult, whatever, the value for life itself should be tremendously higher than it is currently. And I'm just wondering what it is that make people value life so little. Because I can think of all the things I went through, and I can't speak on other people's lives, but I'm just wondering, like even when shit was tough, like I was like, I still knew I wanted to wake up tomorrow. Like I didn't want to stop. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? It's funny that story you were saying that happened in Texas.
Yeah.
Was that actually? Is something similar happened a couple of days ago in Kalamazoo, Michigan, to where a teen accidentally shot and killed his friend. And he was so distraught that he killed himself.
He killed himself. Damn.
Yeah, it happened 2 days ago to where it happened Monday night in Kalamazoo. And I thought that's what you was about to say, but then I'm like, no, because that happened in Michigan somewhere.
Oh, okay.
And
I wasn't even aware of that.
It happened in Kalamazoo to where he was 17, and he made a mistake. He accidentally shot his friend during, well, they say, accidentally shot during an altercation or something. But then when he shot him, he killed himself because he I guess he didn't want to live with that. He didn't have a choice. So right. Shit. I mean, I ain't gonna say he didn't have a choice. I was gonna say he had a choice. Right. I'm not gonna say he didn't have a choice, but I guess he panicked and he just his life just kind of just passed. Like dang, I'm about to go to jail forever or something like. No, I'm not sure what he thought, but obviously it was some crazy stuff that went through his head when that happened. And he shot.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, what is it in a child? And I say a child loosely. When I say 18 and younger. Period. It's just what's in your head that make you believe that even when you've done the ultimate unjustly thing, like what tells you that your life is not valuable enough to keep? Like, no matter what your consequence might be, like what's telling you that? Because I mean, in real life, nobody want to spend the rest of their life behind bars, but I'd rather spend the rest of my life behind bars than the rest of my life in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because it's a fucked up thing because the jail system and the penitentiary and shit like that is not it's not unless you're going for some federal crimes. Like, it ain't no walk in the park. But I'd rather do that than be done today. Like I'd rather do that than this be the last conversation I have ever. Like, I'd rather do that.
Exactly. And I want to correct something what I said as far as them having an argument or anything. It wasn't an argument or anything that subsided with those two teens. They were just playing with the gun. They was playing with it, and I'm just reading the story. They was playing with one of the teens was playing with the gun and accidentally went off and killed one of the other a young man. And wow, that's sad.
And whose gun was it though? Like one of their parents?
It don't say in what I'm reading.
And I just ask because the reality of it is when stuff like that happens, usually the parent gets charged anyway. Not to say that you should be giving up your parent, but I'm just saying, like, the reality of it is if you're an adolescent, it's probably not going to be as severe as if you were an adult. So, like, it's still, like, the value of my life, still I'm not taking it. Like, I know I fucked up by taking somebody else's life. Like, I've done the ultimate unjust. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's some unjust things that's just, like, the ultimate. Like, taking a life and raping kids is, like, those two are just the epitome of just, like, the most foulest shit on earth. But even at the end of the day, like, I'm still, if something happens, I'm still not going to take my own life, though. Like, I think the value of your life and other people's lives is lost. And I don't know what's making it so invaluable. Well, not invaluable because that's the wrong word. I mean, not valuable or invaluable. But I just don't know what's making it like that because it's more and more kids that's like that. Like it's almost like that's a part of what they think life is about. Like people just die. Like I don't know. I want to be older. I want people to die because they're old.
I want to die of natural causes.
Yeah, I mean, in real life, you probably won't though, because
I know, but I
think ultimately we all go die from cancer and shit. I think, but.
Unfortunately, but I mean, I'm just saying, if I would like to die from natural causes, and as we speaking about the kids not knowing what the value of life is, I mean, it just goes back to their mindset. It can go so. It's much deeper than that.
I know, right? And that's why I just wanted to use a little teaser on that because I think we can use this conversation in the forum that we're talking about today. So that's why I didn't want to go too far into it because I kind of want I kind of want to pull that into the discussion we having today too.
Exactly. I feel
exactly. So if right now, if you're on eblockradio.com, then you gotta know what we're talking about, since we kind of gave you the prelude to it anyway. We want to know, have celebrities ruin the youth's perception of reality? Now, I don't want to put all the pressure on celebrities, but just because the day and age that we live in, where YouTube sensations and television and radio and internet is kind of what the youth are looking at and what they're listening to. So I use the term celebrity lightly, because celebrity and to different people means different things. So I guess what I mean is celebrities to the effect where their voice is being heard, in any of those media venues. So we want to know, have those celebrities ruin the youth's perception of reality? So don't forget, if you're on eblockradio.com right now, you can hit us up 760-283-4647 and hit that number 1 key so you can comment on this. I know there's a lot of parents out there, man, and I know there's a lot of stuff going on with kids, especially with school starting back. So I know y'all got something to say, so make sure you hit us up. And when you come on, you can hit that number 1 key, and then you can tell us what's on your mind. But real quick, before we jump off into the entire subject, we go to a commercial break. So get your thoughts together. Gather them together, because we going to talk about this, all right? And we probably not going to come up with a solution in 30 minutes, but we definitely going to have a conversation. So we'll be back in a couple minutes, man. He say, she say. You know what it is.
You are now...
Witness the Black Tie experience. Black Tie Photography, servicing all of Metro Atlanta area. My name is Cedric Pitts, your photographer. Check out our website at www.blacktiepictures.com, or like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Black Tie Pictures. Let me capture your professionalism in class, and you will have the ultimate black tie experience.
Yo, it's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, producer of the largest cloud radio show on the planet, straight from the E-Block Radio. Here to let you know that you can represent the radio show and your side of town with our very own t-shirt line, Pardon My East Side. You can get yours.
Hello, Hood Howard Stern. What's up with Pardon My West Side?
Oh, slow down, Miss CoCo J. Of course, we got the West Side covered too, so you can get Pardon My East Side or Pardon My West Side t-shirts. Only thing you got to do is go to the website, www.eblockradio.com, and get yours today. $20 for the fellas, $15 for the ladies. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram as well, Pardon My Eastside. All right, y'all, welcome back to another episode of He Say, She Say. I got the lovely CoCo J in the studio, and of course myself, the Hood Howard Stern, representing from the D to the other D in the Rocky Mountains. You know I love saying that.
Right, I can tell.
Right.
We can
so
tell.
Happy. You say, oh yeah, everybody can tell, huh?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm happy to have everybody back, man. If you're just now joining in, or if you're just now logging into the website, then you got to make sure that you know what we're talking about today. We want to know, have celebrities ruin the youth's perception of reality? I know this is going to be a great topic for CoCo J, because she hates, absolutely hates reality TV. So I'm pretty sure this is where she's going to go with it. I'm not sure. But make sure, if you're on eblockradio.com or listening on the mobile app, that you hit us up right now, 760-283-4647, and hit that number 1 key. And real quick, before we jump off into there again, I got to give another shout-out to our partners over at www.NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. All right, so make sure you check out the replays there and the shows that they have on their platform as well. So, CoCo J, what's happening? Have celebrities ruin the youth's perception of reality?
I have to be honest. As far as with these reality TV shows, that's it's the only thing that comes on TV. No,
right.
It's
everything is a reality show.
Everything they're making out of a reality show. And as far as most of the rap nowadays, I would have to say they play a big role in what their reality is, our youth reality is. because they have to understand that they're watching. They're you know, they are absorbing all of that. And to me, they have that big forum, that big old platform. And I mean, they can, as far as like for example, with the rap music, you know, some of this bull crap they coming out, they need to not put that shit on the radio, like seriously. But for one, half the shit you can't really understand what the hell they saying. And the second, I mean, I give props to the people who wanna, you know, music is you can express yourself through music. I understand that. If you can express yourself through it, and then at the same time give out a positive message that you learned your lesson from it, or this is how you got here, you know, because of your environment that you grew up in, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I'm not knocking nobody who, especially through music, through rap. I'm not knocking anyone who wants to express themselves through their rap, but at the same time, try to make it a positive. All you hear on rap now is hoes. Excuse my French. I'm just saying this is what they're saying. They're talking about hoes, bitches, pussy, money, how many hoes they got, and right. And then when they singing and rapping about it, they got their mouth wide open to where you can't even understand their shit. They just like, what the hell? What is that? So and as far as with the the reality shows, like, what is it? Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah. I don't know, like you don't know what it is. I mean, just because you don't watch it don't mean you don't know what it is. Come on, man. I just want to get it correct. Love and Hip Hop, correct? You about to check me, right? Okay, check me. Yeah, I'm about to check you.
But like with that, I've seen it maybe twice, and it's just, and I only watched it just to prove my point. Too much. And then, as far as with our women, our young women today feel they have to look a certain way to be accepted in society and all that kind of stuff. That just really irks me because it's not true.
Well, that didn't stem from reality TV. That stems from magazines and everything else.
Exactly, and that's part of this. I mean, that's part of it. I believe that's part of the conversation as well. Okay. But as far as with the drama and the reality shows, you know, it's given a perspective of how a young lady should act or respond to certain situations and things of that nature. And it's not. You know what I'm saying? That's just drama. They just add to it because, for one, they're getting paid for it, and for second, it's just out of ignorance to me. And who knows, they may be like that for real, the people that is on these reality shows, and then they might just be acting just for the money because that's what they're paid to do, to add drama to the situation. So I think in some kind of way they do have I mean, the youth are looking at them, like really paying attention to what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're wearing, all of it. Yeah. And when you have a big platform like that, use it in a positive way. I know, you know, you still want to express yourself in your own way, but it's like when you, I don't know, they definitely play a role in it. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough thing because, well, first of all, let's just start where you started, and we'll talk about rappers. I think rappers, musicians, any kind of musicians, even heavy metal musicians, whatever, this is an art form. So you are producing music that you are emoting, you know what I'm saying? So these are your emotions. So I think with that being said, it's kind of almost unfair to say what a person who's creating art should and should not be doing. Like I think that's a tough thing. Now,
but if your life is just about getting hoes, how many hoes you got, rapping about money, what you riding on 20s, 40s, or whatever the hell they be riding on,
40,
and your jewelry, and,
40.
You know,
okay. Yeah. All right.
You know what I mean? On your 20s, 24s, what is it, 24? I don't know, but I'm just saying. I mean, come on now. I understand you got to put an image out there for yourself. And half that shit they talking about not even there. It's just in their damn video half the time. I'm only talking about just for the rappers. You know what I'm saying? They rent that shit right quick. I'm just saying. So yeah, it's all for show, and it might be they lifestyle, or some of the rappers may just be stunting. You know, and they come from a church family or something like that.
See, this is my thing. Now, this is what excuse me. This is what I want to say about that. First of all, I guess I have to come right out and say that I don't. Well, obviously, you probably already know this, but I don't totally agree. And this is my thing. Even as the rapper per se, the rapper himself or the rapper herself, isn't actually this person that they're portraying. Let's just say that's the case.
Okay.
Then, in the reality of things, it really doesn't matter, because even if that person's not that, you've seen this person in your neighborhood. So this person exists. Like, these lifestyles exist.
Right, I feel you on that.
So with that being said, I can't say that it's that celebrities are ruining the youth perception of reality, because back in the day when there was no, where it wasn't no, rap videos or nothing like that, it was still pimps and hoes and hustlers, right?
Well,
and thieves and everything else, right? So what did we do then? We strategically and more hands-on kept our kids in line. Some of the kids that we weren't able to keep in line, and some of them followed the wrong path. And this is the same thing. Like,
and I agree. And that's why I say they I think at some point they do play a role in the reality of what our youth have. They do play a role, because that's what our kids listen to. They listen to the rap. They watch the reality.
I can't say that though.
But you know what? But my thing of it is, okay, so I'm going to say this: it stems from what the foundation they have at home.
Exactly.
Number one. So, and then second, they're also listening. Now, say for example, if it's a kid that have this strong foundation at home, strict parents, strict everything, and then he go out when he's not at home, he listen to all this rap, or maybe through his headphones at home, rap, and watch all this reality bull crap that's on TV. And then, since his household has been so strict for so long, and he's listening to what's going on and seeing what's going on, and it can happen even you can go out in the world and see it as well. But I'm just saying, they are absorbing all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why not?
All I'm saying,
we are all complaining about how bad it is getting. Period. Right, with our youth, the killing, the robbery, just the violence. Period. We're all complaining about it. So now, when you have that big forum, take the opportunity, take advantage of it to come at our youth at a different way, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that all the music is affecting all of our youth, but if you have that opportunity, that platform to do so, make a difference with that platform. That's what I'm saying. Even with the TV reality shit. Y'all, the TV reality shit, they got the females, young girls acting as if you're supposed to act a damn fool as a black woman and stuff. No, you're not. Have some class. Have some class and some respect for yourself. These TV reality shows that they have going on now, they're not showing none of that. Come on now.
Let me ask you this. You see stuff on reality TV, you know people like that, right? You've seen people like that, right?
I have, but if we're trying to make a change, why put
out
there that we're trying to make a...
It's already there. It's already out there.
Exactly. That's my point.
So you have to change. You have to change the reality before you can change the perception that celebrities are giving off. Like,
that is true.
This is a constant reminder of that. That back and forth of does art imitate life or life imitate art? And in this aspect, I think that art imitates life. If it wasn't that type of shenanigans going on, then there would be no reality shows, because people wouldn't actually act like that.
Okay, so they're adding to it.
Just like with the egg come first or the chicken, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same kind of thing.
They adding to the shenanigans that's already out there. They adding to the drama that they know is already out there. And that's
I'm not going to say they're adding to it, though. Because this just like police brutality, right? This is like police brutality. Police brutality didn't just start, and they not killing. They not killing.
Trying to change it, right? So
wait a second.
Like that on TV.
Wait a second. Let me tell you what I'm equating here. Right? So what was I saying? Police brutality didn't just start, and it's not exponentially happening more than it has been in the past. But what's the difference? You're seeing more of it. So is seeing more of it really saying that the problem is worse than it is, or you just now realizing? So this is the same thing. This is the same thing.
Listen,
because you're seeing ratchetness on TV. It's just okay.
Listen, police brutality is a little different, and I say it's a little different. It's because police brutality is done intentionally. Well, I ain't gonna say intentionally.
Being ratchet is done intentionally.
Police brutality is done. They want to do that intentionally, right? Yes, they're doing it because they want to do that. Versus the shit that they put out here on this TV, reality TV. They're doing that, and
Wait! You comparing the wrong things.
I said that backwards.
You comparing the wrong things. Yeah, you comparing the wrong things.
They're doing the police brutality on purpose. They're killing our young men.
And people acting ratchet on purpose. Not the celebrities, but people in your neighborhood. I'm just saying, no, you can't avoid this.
But what are we doing with the police? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You can't avoid these truths though. You can't avoid the fact that reality TV is only popular because people identify. Like if it wasn't it wouldn't be popular if nobody knew nobody that was ratchet. Like if you didn't know this ratchet chick, if you ain't know these baby mamas, if you ain't know these trifling dudes and shit, like you couldn't relate. Like if you didn't know these people already from your family and your neighborhood, right? You couldn't relate. So that means that the celebrities ain't ruined it. Shit, our shit is ruined from the inside.
Okay.
So you can't be mad because they showed it on TV and profiting from it now.
But why put it out there? Then at the same time, y'all screaming for a change. I'm just saying.
Because it's entertainment.
Fuck entertainment. We don't need no more entertainment now. We've been entertained with real life already. I'm just saying.
It's entertainment, that's all.
Why do all that when we still talking about it's time for a change, it's time for this, people acting this way. But we steady, and we're participating in this drama on TV and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, really?
So are we participating in drama? Are we participating in drama when your 6-year-old kid has every pair of Jordans? Is that celebrities doing that?
That's just.
I'm just saying though. When your kid get to school in kindergarten and ain't never read or did nothing or don't know their colors or nothing, like is that celebrities doing that?
Right. So this
is shit that's really happening.
But
so celebrities and shit is not influencing that.
No, I'm understanding where you're coming from. So you missing my point. Why put that bull crap on TV when we already got an issue in real life? You're just adding to it. So, yes, I'm not saying that that's because this reality TV and rap is that is the reason why everything is going on in our society. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they're just adding to it. Yes, it's out there, yes. So if it's out there and y'all screaming for change, then why not put more positive things on the radio, on a TV, instead of all these crazy ass reality TV shows?
Okay, so let's say you're right. Let's say that is what the case is. Let's say that's what the problem is. So back when Roots first came out, and I'm just saying, no, we seriously looking at this, right? When Roots came out, Roots was a mini-series on regular TV, right? ABC, I believe, when it first came out. That came out. It wasn't no rap music back then, you know what I'm saying? So, and what little it was, I guess it was probably what they would call disco. So it was like fun music, right? And the depictions of black people on TV was kind of, sparingly in between anyway. And then what you did have was an abundance of positivity because the civil rights movement, you got Martin Luther King, this, Malcolm X, that, all this positivity, right? Right? But you do realize, like in the 70s, in the 60s and 70s, was the biggest spike in heroin trafficking and drugs and violence at that point. So what was it? What was the problem then? Was the celebrities ruining the perception of reality then? What was it then? You had the positive, you had all the positives then, and shit still went wrong. So how is it all of a sudden that now the celebrities are they messing up the perception of reality? I think the reality of it is people. People just fucking up. Like these are just extensions of our neighborhood. It can't be no positivity on TV if it ain't no positivity in neighborhoods.
Why not?
It don't go the other way around.
When you have that platform to use the shit for positivity, why not use it? Why not use it? And then
you want me to tell you why?
Here go these people talking about it's time for a change. But if you have a bigger platform than anybody else that's crying about change, use that platform to make that change.
You want me to tell you why?
Listen, they can be a part of it to make that change. Help make that change. Help make that change. We all have to come together to make that change. And when you have a big platform, like for Beyonce, I like Beyonce. I'm not one of her biggest fans, but I like her. And I'll give her props. She's stepping up to the platform because she have a big ass platform. So she's using it in the time when the police brutality has come about and all that. You know what I'm saying? And she's using it. So you why not use it if you know you can and people's gonna listen to you. People's gonna hear you. Why not take that opportunity to use it? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying.
You want me to tell you why?
You want me to tell you why? Tell me.
I'll tell you why. Because this is probably not the answer that you want to hear. Right? I know this is a relationship show, and we're talking about some heavy shit right now. So I'm gonna give you the real answer. Why people don't use their platforms? I'm gonna tell you the real reason why.
Because it's not gonna make them no money.
No, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. It's because black people were brought over here on slave ships, right? This country was never intended for us, right? I mean, it never was. From the laws to everything that was built from, all we were needed for was labor, right? That ideology has transcended the decades. Nothing has changed realistically. We are still hired help, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So the reality of it is that when you look through history, you look at the Black Panthers, you look at Malcolm X, you look at Marcus Garvey, you look at Martin Luther King. You look at all these leaders who use their platform. And then you start really evaluating that even when you use your platform, because everything is strategically set up for your failure, it scares people. And this is the reason why most people are just trying to, for lack of a better term, get in where they fit in.
Yeah, well, you know this
is why people won't say nothing about, people don't want to say nothing about Colin Kaepernick because they're scared. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, Beyonce is using her platform now, but Beyonce wouldn't have did this shit in 1997. She had a platform.
Right?
Well, she didn't. So, I mean, we do know she didn't use it. She didn't use it until now. And that's because she's finally at a position where she can say, fuck y'all, I don't need y'all. Most people will never make it to that level of fuck you.
Okay,
you know
so listen. Okay, I got you. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. But if they scared to still continue to stand up, then they need to sit their ass down, especially when this. Wait
a minute. So I can't expect myself to make money because I won't stick up because I won't stand up for nothing.
You know what? If you still on that level talking about hoes, bitches, money, cars, jewelry, and all that shit, sit your ass down right now. Because now
they probably 20. They're probably 20.
We are in need of change right now. So if you cannot rap or talk about that shit, sit your ass down for a second. And then when we get together, then maybe you can get rap about that and make some money, or get on TV and talk about all that fat baby mama drama. And I messed with baby mama 1 and baby mama 2 while I was married with first wife and second wife and all that bullshit. Like,
wait a minute. Somebody said that in a song?
No, that's that TV reality.
Oh, I was going to say somebody said somebody knows. Okay.
They might have shit, no telling. Shit.
But that's reality, though. People be having 5 or 6 baby mamas and be cheating on their wife with the 4th one.
And they decided to put it all on TV. Unfortunately, that's the way it is set out right now with the TV, with the rap, and definitely our youth is they. I'm not gonna say they are the the blame for it, but they play a role in it. I think that they should. I'm not saying that the looking at reality TV or listening to rap, going through magazines or seeing the bodies of women and stuff. I'm not saying that that's the reason to where unfortunately kids are killing themselves or depressed or anything like that. I'm just saying if you have that forum to do so, to make that change, use it in a more positive way for our youth, our children, because they see that our children need us now. We are in a time of need right now for like positivity. Use it. Use it, use it, use it, use it. Even if you don't get all the likes and thousands of fans or whatever, still you can say at the end of the day, I made a change. I said something positive. And they can look our youth can look look to you being a positive role model instead of talking about bitches, hoes, money, jewelry, rims, and $1 million houses and big ass.
Again, I'm gonna tell you why.
Like, come on now, this is not what it's all about no more. We need some positivity.
Again, I'm gonna tell you why.
Be scared.
It's deeper than all of this. It's because entrenched in all of us is the idea. Because I've said it before, and I still believe it to a certain extent. Because we've spent so many decades, centuries, if you want to call it, being enslaved, is that we have a false sense that money equals freedom. And in case you didn't notice or not, the black culture, black community, everything we do is spurring on that need, that aspiration to be free.
But what overcome all of that is our voice. And that is about, if that's about all we have.
When you've been in captivity for hundreds of years, the only thing on your mind is being free. Come on, dog.
And being free is using your voice, sharing what you know, putting it out there.
But we don't equate that with freedom. We equate freedom with money. We do.
And that's a damn shame.
But it's true.
We need to change that up. Because that's not what freedom is. Money
and celebrities are not going to change that. Celebrities are not going to change that.
And that's sad. That's sad. We have our voice to change.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't be held accountable for changing that. That should be changed in the household, in the community, in the neighborhood.
It's easier. I'm not going to say that they are accountable for it. But all I can say is they should be. I'm not saying that they should be accountable for it, no, but they play a role in it. So if you play a role in and you can play a role in somebody's life, even though you don't have to because that's not your family member or that's not somebody you know, they can still play a role in it because that's your fan. He's my fan. You know what I'm saying?
Just like in the neighborhood. You got fans of some of the dope boys. You got fans of some of the pimps and hustlers. You feel me? So this is what I mean by this. I had dope niggas in my neighborhood that got me together. They doing whatever they doing, but they've also been able to be like, hey, young dog, you know what I'm saying? Blase, don't do it like this.
That's what I'm talking about.
But celebrities do that. But you only taking into consideration what you see them doing on the public status.
Or what they know, more what they're saying. What they're saying to you.
What they're saying in a rap record, this is no different from the dope man telling me, hey, nigga, go to school and then go on over here and pitch the rocks. You know what I'm saying? Like it's no different.
Because he's learning his lesson. He have learned his lesson. And that's
he learned his lesson. He still pitching rocks.
No,
he's just telling you.
I said either he have learned his lesson because he used to do it and not doing it any longer, or either he's talking to you and still doing it because he's learning his lesson. You know what I'm saying? So that's just like what the people in the rap industry now. That's what I said earlier. Even if they talk about what they went through or been through as a child or growing up, or what they had to do to make it or whatever, and they change their life around. If you want to rap about that, okay, that's cool. That's fine. But don't just get stuck on saying or giving these children that's what it's all about is the hoes, the bitches, the money, the jewelry, the houses. No, it's more to that than life. So don't just put that out there. Just use it better. Use that platform in a more positive way. Come on now. Guns. I got a clock on. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like really? Come on. We gotta do better than that. We gotta do better than that. How to? If we can't do better than that, then they need to stop crying for change as well. Because we have to start within what we're putting out there to make that change into the world. Simple as that.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be. And I'm just speaking on behalf of rappers, and we got to wrap it up. We got to get up out of here. But I'm just saying, like,
how you speaking on behalf of the rappers?
I'm just saying.
You used to be Mr. Q-Tip.
I did used to want to be a rapper, so I don't care. But as a writer too. So let me say that as a writer. All right, it's a little different for me because I've found my social obligation. So in my writing, I do write to this aspect. But if I wasn't that type of writer, then I feel I would.
Message, right?
I know that's what I'm saying, and that just so happens to be. But if that wasn't my message, if I wanted to write about, 6 Mile of Hoover in Detroit, if I wanted to write about Southwest Detroit, if I wanted to write about the number streets in Detroit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would be writing about. But I'm saying, and it wouldn't be shit positive. It wouldn't be shit positive.
If you want to write about that, then just say, write about it, but at the same time, put a positive message out there about it.
So this is the same thing. So you can have people doing all the ratchetness on TV, talking about all the violence, dope, and drugs and women on the song, but they should still be able to go out to their communities and do things. Just like 2 Chainz rapping about all kind of crazy shit, right? But 2 Chainz out here building houses for communities and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
I'm saying you putting it out there. That's not what life is all about. That might be your life, but I'm saying to put it in a more positive message, I think. That's how it should go. Because you have to understand, unfortunately, most of our children, you will be surprised, most of our children don't have that solid foundation at home. They go to rap.
So again, this is a home issue. So again, this is a home issue.
And I said that from the beginning. The foundation starts from home, but then again, the children listen to rap as well and look at the reality TV. So for the most part, unfortunately, nowadays the children don't have that strong foundation at home. They listen to this rap stuff. They watch TV and stuff. To get to have some kind of calmness. Yeah. So, it's kind of like if you have that, if you know to have that platform and people are listening, the youth are really listening, like seriously. Unfortunately, too closely to it.
Yeah.
But and so if you know this, if you realize that, do something with it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying they played a whole role with it, what's going down with our youth and our children in our community. But you do have a role. You have a role in the society as well as a rapper and a TV reality TV celebrity, as you want to call it, or whatever.
Yeah.
So use it in a positive way. At least if you ain't gonna use it in a positive way all the time, at least some damn times. Come on now.
I feel you, man. Hey, look, on that note, we just chopped it up all the way to the end, man. I want to thank everybody who checked us out today, everybody who listened in on the mobile app, everybody who checked us out on eblockradio.com. Also, if you're checking out the replay on www.neworleanstalknetwork.com, shout out to the family over there. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank y'all for checking us out. We got to get up out of here, though. And I know celebrities ain't really ruining the youth perception of reality. You got to start doing something at home, man. These your kids, not celebrities' kids.
I agree, but they still have a role with it. So why not take the opportunity to play a role in y'all kids' life? They're taking the opportunity to let the kids know about all the hoes and bitches and the money and the cars and the blings and the blah blah. You know what I'm saying? So why not have that opportunity? Why not take the opportunity to do some positive shit to where the kids can listen to as well? That's all I'm saying.
I feel you, man. On that note, we go end it on your note, on the positive note. On that, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. For real, I want to thank everybody for checking us out, and we'll be back next week, same time, same channel. You know what it is, man. It's your boy, the Hood Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down from the D to the other D in the Rocky Mountains.
Hi, and it's your girl, CoCo J. Have a safe and blessed weekend. Peace.
For sure, man. Peace out, y'all.